How to make a man miss you. Number 1. Stop talking about missing him. This one is difficult to do, but essential. Let me explain. When you notice that your man isn't calling, texting, or making plans as much as he used to, it's natural to become worried and concerned about why he's changed. So you pay extra attention to what he's doing, and eventually, you bring it up to him. So you talk to him, and you tell him that you've noticed a change in him, and you ask him what's wrong. Maybe he tells you everything is okay, he's just very busy, or he tells you that you're too sensitive, stop worrying about it. Or maybe he denies it, but if you're like most people, you can't just forget about it. Instead, you start paying extra attention to everything he does, looking for more confirmation of the way you're feeling, and without a doubt, you find example after example of how things have changed, and it makes you feel worse and even more insecure. And despite all the conversations, nothing changes actually. Maybe they get worse, and then you continue to complain. It has the opposite effect. Things just get more difficult between you two. It's like he sees you as the one who is always complaining and nagging. So, step 1 is, you must not bring this topic up again. At least not yet. I know it's not easy to do, but if you continue to bring it up, you will sabotage your chances of turning things around. Instead, after you do these steps, he's going to be the one missing you, and he will bring it up. So, despite how you're feeling, you must not let him know that you're upset, sad, or worried. Number 2, stop initiating communications. If you're in this situation, I would imagine that you've been the one reaching out to start conversations by texting or calling him, but you have to stop being the one who is always reaching out first. This isn't easy to do because you want to be connected and communicate. But if you want a man to miss you, you must pull away. So, do not initiate calls or texts to him. Notice I didn't say ignore him or stop communicating. I'm saying stop being the one who's always looking for him and starting communication. You're not the one who's going to be starting the day with a good morning call or text. Instead, let him do it. Eventually, he will recognize the difference and wonder why you've suddenly gone silent on him. Let him feel a little down and realize that he was happier when things were different. Your silence will speak volumes, and he will usually initiate contact again pretty quickly. Oh, and make him wait before you return his calls and texts. I understand the urge to respond immediately, especially if you've been waiting to hear from him for a while, but taking some time before responding to his contact sends the message that you are busy and not just sitting by your phone waiting for him to reach out. Have patience and take your time before responding. Doing so will certainly increase his yearning for you. Number 3, give him something to miss. I know this sounds funny, but when you're worried that something is wrong or that he has changed, it has an impact on all of your interactions with him. It impacts your conversations, your attitude, and your energy in general. He will feel your disappointment and frustration, and the time that you're together will feel much heavier and certainly not fun. And this is the opposite of what you want him to feel. So, you must figure out how to completely hide that disappointment and be that happy and confident person that he wants to be with. All these tips are rooted in being the best version of yourself. They're designed to help him recognize your value and to remember the person he fell in love with. So, you have to rock his world in a way that no one else can and leave him wanting more. Leave him craving more, and the only person who can satisfy that craving and that need is you. So, you must create that dynamic, that feeling that he can't get anywhere else. Every time he thinks of you, he's going to be thinking about the fun things. He's going to associate you with everything fun, not once, but every time. Light, fun, easygoing, and confident, not disappointed, frustrated, or insecure about where things are going. Number 4, prioritize your life and start saying no. In other words, don't always be available for him by always saying yes when he calls and asks you out, especially if he's calling on short notice. Saying no to his request for plans sends him the message that you have other engagements or commitments that are taking priority, at least at this time when he's asking. It also forces him to recognize your independence and that you're not just sitting by the phone waiting for his call. Remember, one of the most important things that men find attractive in women is independence. He's got to know how complete your life is, and if he becomes part of it, it's because you want him to be part of it, not because you need him to be part of it. So, make sure that you are keeping up with the life you had before meeting him. Be yourself and make yourself a priority. Make and keep plans with your girlfriends and keep your schedule busy. This goes a long way towards helping him see you as a high-value woman with an exciting life. And when you do that, he is going to want to be part of that. And when he isn't, he's going to feel that too. So, when he calls last minute to make plans, oops, sorry, I have plans. This will make him prioritize and plan his time with you. He will also begin to recognize that he does not get the privilege of calling you and asking you to go out when he feels the whim. He has to earn back that high priority status. So make other plans and he will start to remember how you used to be available for him when he prioritized a relationship. Oh, and I'm not suggesting that you play games and hide behind the phone. Go out with your friends and have fun again, away from your man. Do something for you. Take up a new hobby or do something that you enjoy. Remember, being unavailable some of the time is going to make you feel better while driving him a little crazy. Number 5. Be a little bit mysterious. That means you don't have to share every detail of your daily activities with him. I'm not encouraging you to keep secrets or lie about anything. Just don't explain every little thing that you're doing unless he asks. You want him to wonder and to develop intrigue. So share bits and pieces of your life slowly and make him earn your trust again. When you're going out to dinner with your parents, tell him you're going out to dinner. You don't have to tell him who you're going out with unless he asks. And when you have plans with friends and he asks you on a date last minute, tell him you have plans with friends and don't break your plans for his last minute request. This will force him to recognize that your time is valuable and he needs to put you first, not a last-minute call because he has nothing else to do. Number 6. Have the talk when the time is right. This is super important. If you've done these first steps correctly, your boyfriend will definitely recognize a change and will probably become concerned and might even object to these changes. And that's a good thing. You want him to recognize and remember that he has an amazing woman. If he doesn't notice the changes, that's when you should be concerned. So, you aren't the one who should bring up this topic. When he notices your changes, he's either going to step up his game and become more loving and more like he used to be, or he's going to bring up what he's noticed and want to have a conversation about it. And that's perfect. So, be clear and honest about your expectations for the relationship. While it may be tempting to adjust your wants and needs to accommodate his, this is absolutely something that you cannot do if you're seeking a long-term relationship. So, be honest with yourself and with him. Number 7, be willing to walk away. You must be willing to walk away from someone and something if it isn't working. You can't lie to yourself or bargain with yourself that although he isn't showing you the love and affection that you expect, he will change or things will get better. Believe me, they won't. And if anything, they will only get worse. People change when they want to or have to. That's why he must know that he's got to change or he's going to lose you. That's not something you need to tell him. It needs to be demonstrated in your behavior. He needs to feel that you aren't willing to settle and that you aren't going to tolerate behaviors or actions of his that you don't agree with. So, he has to be afraid that he will lose you if he doesn't step up his game. And he will only experience this if he knows that you're willing and able to walk away from something that isn't right for you.